All right. Let's see. Can everybody hear us live? We are live. Today we're running a little bit late. So here we are. It is, what time is it?
10:19.
10:19. All right. I'm Jason.
I'm Jackie.
We are.
The Flames.
Yay. We did it good today. So we're a little bit late today because we have some news. Do you want to tell them the news?
I have a new grandson.
That's
as
right.
do you.
We're grandparents.
We're grandparents.
We have a cat. We got a cat. Mason got a cat. So we had to watch the cat while Mason went out and got all the things for the cat today.
And we're dog people. So now we're cat people too, though.
So now we have a cat.
He's
Anyway.
so cute. So cute.
His name is Haji. Haji is our cat. He's a black cat. Pretty cool. Anyway, well, this episode, we're going to pull back the curtain on what that very first year of marriage was really like. From unexpected challenges to the small joys no one talks about, we'll share the lessons we learned along the way and how they shaped the foundation of our marriage. Whether you're newlyweds or just curious, this is the honest side of happily ever after. Guys, good morning. Once again, this is Jason and Jackie Flame with Keep the Flame Alive, our new fun and exciting podcast. We are live. Who's watching? Drop us some comments. Let us know that you're here. If you have any questions, would love to hear from you. But we got a bunch of things that we'll talk about. So let's just jump right in as you're trying to share on Facebook at the same time. All right, so our first question is going to tell us or talk about what no one tells you about the first year of marriage. Looking back, what was the biggest surprise that we faced during our first year together as a married couple? What was the biggest surprise in the first year for you? Do you have any surprises?
I really didn't think it was that hard. Like it was for me, the adjustment was not that bad. It was like playing house at some point. Like we were, I got to cook and go grocery shopping and...
You got to cook?
Oh, I used to cook.
You used to cook.
And menu, like menu planning and, I don't know. We used to go grocery shopping together.
We still go together.
Do we?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We do. Good morning, Kinsey.
And so, Kinsey, I sent you a text yesterday. So yeah, so for me, it was like, it was super fun playing house. I had a sleepover every day with my best friend. It was not like, I don't know, I don't feel like we argued, but we dated for a long time, right?
We did.
Spent a lot of minutes together.
We did. We dated for 6 years,
Yeah.
right? 6 years before we got married. And I don't know, I mean, the biggest surprise, our first year, we lived in an apartment in Oak Park. That was the first place we moved into. Yeah, I mean, I guess, just buying all the new things. Some of the stuff it was like we took some of my furniture and brought it, right? The bedroom furniture was mine.
Bedroom furniture, yeah, but we ordered that custom couch from IKEA. We were so excited to, like, we picked the material and the color, but it took so long.
Was that the blue one?
Yeah, it was blue, and it had a sleeper sofa in it. It was the coolest couch, but it took so long to come that we had inflatable furniture for a little while.
That was fun.
That was super fun. So your parents gave us a washer and dryer.
Mhm.
So we had that, and it was a super nice apartment.
Yeah.
We got a table and chairs from like Wix or something. Dining set from Wix, surprisingly Wix. Remember that store?
I do. So yeah, I mean, there probably weren't a lot of surprises because we dated for a long time, and we spent a lot of, sometimes it was like I would be at your house until midnight or 1 o'clock, and literally all I would do is get in my car, go drive home and fall asleep. And then in the morning, wake up and then go pick you up or go meet you for school or whatever. Maybe not school.
Not school.
Well, when we were dating, it was
when we were dating, yeah.
yeah,
that was, and then we'll go to the karate studio together. Like I would be there after school and help you, and
we were together a lot.
Gosh.
All the time. Right? All the time.
Yeah.
I mean, like literally, unless we were sleeping in our own home, we were together all the time. At that point, even before we were married, we had a joint checking account. I don't know.
The business account.
I don't know what I was thinking doing that, but
I don't either.
yeah.
But
we already started sharing money and taking care of paying for things together. So yeah, I don't know. There just weren't a lot of surprises, but Next question. How did living together as husband and wife differ from dating or being engaged? And again, like it just really wasn't, we got to sleep in the same bed together.
Trying to think like what, yeah, because I've never done a lot of like girls' nights, and you go out with the guys all the time. Like it just wasn't, since we just did a couple things. I'm trying to think what else we did. We had people over a little bit, and
Not so much in the apartment.
I helped take care of the dog then.
Uh-huh. Our basset hound.
Chester, our basset hound. So anyway, yeah, we didn't have any, I don't know, it wasn't a big difference.
There wasn't a lot of difference because, like we said, we spent a lot of time together doing, whether it was being at the studio pretty much all day, every day for a long time, or we always enjoyed our date nights. We'd go out, dinner and a movie. That's always been our thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't a whole lot different. So let's go to the next question.
Oh.
Unless you guys have
This
questions.
is a good one.
If anybody is watching, you guys may have some questions. I don't know. Maybe you don't care. I don't know. Maybe we're just talking to each other and having fun, but nobody else is watching.
That's okay.
That's okay. All right. Number 3. Were there any small disagreements or habits that turned into bigger adjustments than you expected?
So like little things like, well, that basset hound shed a lot, and when he would shake his jowls, you'd get drool up like 8 feet high on the walls, and he would shed and drool on the couch, and that used to drive me absolutely crazy. I think we had a lot of chats about that. And then he slept in our bed, and he would sleep perpendicular to how we were sleeping, and he was like huge. And so I was like, oh, the dog. And you were like, oh, the dog is primary. He comes first.
Love that.
You love that. You still love that dog.
That was my baby.
Yes. So I feel like, what else did we argue about? I never did anything to upset you. Remember that car? I bought a car.
Which one? All your different
What was
cars.
that first one that I bought when we were married? And you were like, did you need, okay, get
The
it.
Xterra.
The Xterra. The Nissan Xterra came out. I don't think they even make them, and I'm sure they don't make them anymore. And I had to have it because it was like the coolest looking chunky Jeepy SUV.
And then what happened?
And then it was not as fun. But then you got a Durango, and I wanted one too, so I got one.
It was never our strong suit to keep cars very long. We're both pretty neat people and clean people. Now, I think now more than before, like you get irritated if I leave my clothes out too long and I don't put them away, or I like to kind of have a little collection of things on a table, which I think irritates you. Like the table right here, all my stuff that's getting ready to go to the studio, or this iPad and my microphone and our ring light has sat in our kitchen since we started doing the podcast. So things like that irritate you. But I mean, we're both clean people. We both like it clean. So that was never a big challenge. Yeah, I can't think of, the small little things.
You did a lot of laundry back then.
A lot of laundry?
You did the laundry a ton.
Oh. I don't remember that. I don't do any of it now. I know. It's so nice. I snore. Have always snored, so that's gotta be annoying.
Rolling you over under your stomach, that was an adjustment because I used to sleep really peacefully, and then I didn't.
Yeah.
And
I
then
don't sleep very good.
that's it. I think you're a later person. I like to get up earlier, and you are a later night person. That was hard. And a lot of wrestling, lots of WWE.
Ooh.
Or WWF, maybe
it was WWF then for sure. Yeah, that's kind of all I watched.
And I hated it because it was during like the Divas time, and I was like, oh my God, these girls. I
loved it.
Got old. I know, I did love that.
Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
Those were good times.
Yeah,
well, we still watch wrestling. We just went to MPW.
Yeah.
A little different, but
super different.
Let's see. Any other small disagreements? Your shopping habit. That's always been a
conversation starter.
Yes. I guess you can call it that. But see, again, like it kind of balances because I don't spend anything. I don't shop. I don't buy anything ever. So you just do my side.
Yeah.
And then you don't eat your whole dinner, so I eat the rest of your dinner. Everything balances out.
Yes.
See,
Yes.
we bring balance to each other. We're like the force. We bring balance to the force. Yeah.
No, we used to walk that dog around all the time, and
hmm
it's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the late night thing was different because you were definitely more of a morning person, but I was not because the studio was always like, 3 o'clock until 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'd get home at 10 o'clock and not unwind until 11 or 12. Um, but we always enjoyed, like, we still enjoy the same thing, watching movies. We didn't watch as many series back then. Like we didn't watch, there
I
weren't
don't
there
think
weren't
there were.
shows
Yeah,
like
you
that.
weren't.
You'd have to watch it like
Yeah.
on cable. What's that?
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I didn't. I do remember in the beginning having a really hard adjustment trying to fall asleep with the TV on.
oh yes, because I have always my entire life had the TV on when I
Yeah.
fell asleep.
Yeah, I think there was a TV like on a dresser in front of our bed, and um yeah, I remember that because, and especially now, right? The lights up on they're up on walls, and TVs are bigger and and less expensive, right? Like there's so much bigger and more affordable, and um so much more light is cast into the room.
hmm
So
Light. Let there be light.
let there be light. There is light.
Yeah. All right. What role did communication play in navigating that first year, and how did we learn to get better at it? I think the last couple episodes we've talked about it. It was a pretty big impact in our marriage, but like going to the marriage retreat before we were married, we did some marriage counseling, and I think we were just always good talkers anyway. Um, it was always easy for us to say what was on our mind. It wasn't like it would like fester up into a major blowout. Not that I can really remember, but like I'm pretty good at telling you how I feel. You're absolutely really good at telling me how you feel. You know what you want, and you're gonna let me know. Um, so I think communication, not only in the first year, but like always, has been probably one of our strongest suits.
Yeah, and you're not a fighter, right? Like you don't like to like yell it out. Like
Jeez.
I, no,
What do you think I do for a career?
I mean, but you don't like to like go at it and never fall asleep in an argument, right? Like,
That's a rule.
yeah,
Can't go to sleep mad.
hate that because
Can't
I
go
want
to
to be
sleep.
mad. I want to be mad.
But sometimes you wake up in the morning, you go, "Are we still fighting?"
I
I
do.
love that. That's so
I do.
funny.
I
Are we still
forget.
fighting? I'm like, I don't even know what we were talking about yesterday.
I know.
It doesn't even yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, well, I mean that kind of stems from like growing up in a family where fighting was kind of normal, like yelling, screaming, all that stuff, and I did not enjoy that. Um, and so I always thought it was easier just to kind of give in and just avoid that fight. I'm pretty much that way, believe it or not, pretty much that way in life. I don't like that kind of confrontation. It's just really, really awkward and uncomfortable. But I'll stand my ground and say what I feel, and that's that. Like it's life's too short, right? Like why waste time? Like we used to say that a lot too. Like, I would ask, why are we wasting time fighting or arguing?
Yeah,
Can we just get past? Can we just get past this and get over it? Because like arguing about it, I don't think is going to make it better. But I think it's important for us to share our feelings. But
Yeah.
again, communication has always helped us, whether it was the first year, last year, all the years in between. It's pretty easy. And I think we taught our kids to be good at communicating with us
Yes,
sometimes,
they definitely tell us how they feel.
and sometimes tell us too much.
Maddie
tells us too much. Sometimes I want her not to tell me some things, but it's okay. Communication is good. I think that's like the key to any and all relationships is good communication. If we could go back and give anybody, who are we to give advice? If we could go back and give advice to ourselves, okay, that makes sense. Before marriage, what would you say about that first year?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, we did fine, right? Like this is a strange topic you chose here for us because we were fine.
I didn't choose it.
Oh.
ChatGPT.
Your friend Chad.
My chat.
Yeah, I mean, maybe just a little. I mean, and here's the other thing: we didn't have any social media back then. We didn't really have
Thank God.
those kind of phones, right? We had phones, but not with apps and no smartphones. And going back now, like if we were going to give advice to someone in today's age, I would say limit your screen time, designate couple time. I think we did a good job of that. Date, always date.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That's a big one for me. Like, enjoy your time dating and enjoy learning how to spend time together. Because I think a lot of people get caught up in their work, in their career, and building a business, and they miss out on creating that super, super strong foundation. I mean, I think that's one of the things that I'm really proud of is we just have a really strong foundation. And I think that if we would have focused, so I mean, if you didn't help me with the karate school and be in the school every day from the beginning, even though you had a full-time job back then. But if we didn't have that, I think that our relationship would have been very different over the years. Especially if you had continued with a full-time job, because we decided that after Maddie was born that you weren't going to go back to work and that we just got to, be partners and do the business together. Um, that has its challenges too for some people, but I just think the work and the job is something that people get so focused on and they miss all of that building the foundation so that later when they start to become successful or have more flexibility in time, they're like, well, what do we do? I mean, how often do you hear about couples that work their whole life and then they retire and then they're like, well, now what do we do? What's our life like? For us, it's almost always been the same. The only thing that I would go back, and you'll be shocked that I'll say this, is that when we were younger, be in that first year or early years, maybe I would have um, traveled a little bit more, gone to other places, because like when you talk about building a foundation for something, we didn't do a lot of traveling then, and then we had kids, and then
yeah,
just no time,
then
right?
life happened.
But like it was so funny. I don't remember who asked me. I think it was Sean or Michelle or something. We were at a thing where if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? And I said, for how long?
Yeah, I do remember. I wanted to go Sean.
Because I'm not because like it just didn't enter into my lifestyle that like traveling and going all over the world. Um, Nothing wrong with it, but I didn't establish that.
Yeah.
We didn't establish that as like
prioritize
it wasn't a priority. And so maybe if there was going to be something that I would give advice, go see things a little bit. But I'm super happy where we are. We've seen a lot of cool things. We've been to a lot of cool places. We've done a lot of really great things together. We've built a ton of memories. Our kids are all about memories. Mason has memories of every single thing. So does Maddie.
No one's been to Disneyland as many times as.
No, not even close. All right. So Kinsey's asking, how do you split tasks and give each other compassion when the other person can't do their 50%? Okay. How do you split tasks? So for us, I think Jackie's really good at things that I'm not good at, and I'm good at things that Jackie's not good at. So even if it's not necessarily 50%, I stay in my lane. She kind of stays in her lane, but somehow those lanes merge and we find success doing that. And giving each other compassion when the other person can't do. Yeah, I mean, last year is a pretty good example of you not being able to do your 50%. Like I really last year, for those of you that don't know and you're watching and hearing about us for the first time, but Jackie was diagnosed with leukemia and battled throughout all of last year with the stem cell transplant. It was a long year. But what I appreciate most is that when you were in the hospital and you weren't able to do, like I had to pay the bills. I had to do I would come home from the hospital. I would have like 2 hours to do the laundry, get everything put away, change out and pack, and then rush back to the hospital so that I could be with you. I got to know what you did so well that I was like, holy shit. Like you really, and not that I didn't appreciate it, but I appreciated it that much more because I realized how much you do. So I guess that would be the compassion is understanding. Like, first of all, you got to understand what the other person does and what they contribute.
And what their limitations are. Like, why aren't they doing their 50%? Maybe they have limitations. They have other things going on, right? And maybe you pick up the slack on that week, or you just have to do a lot more understanding, right? And that's the hard part is thinking about each person
Mhm.
a little more individually. Not, you said you would do the laundry and you didn't do the laundry, and now the laundry's piling up. Well, you know what? Maybe something went on. Do the laundry, right? Like,
Well,
okay,
every morning we wake up and I don't know, it's just kind of like a thing. Whoever takes a shower first, the other one makes the bed. I'm not always really good at that, but like we don't ever say your job is to make the bed
yeah.
or if there's laundry, and I rarely hear to do it, but if there's laundry, like I'm gonna go grab it and bring it out and maybe fold it. But
Oh, will
I
you fold it?
sometimes I folded my pants last night.
Fold
I
one
fold.
garment last night.
But the thing is I don't think that we label anything your job or my job.
Yeah.
It's just there's a ton of shit to do, and like let's just hey, can you take care of this? Because there's a lot of stuff for the studio too.
Yeah.
You ask me every day, is there anything that I can do today? Is there anything that I can do to make it easier? And it's like I got to run to 5 different places. Can you just go do this?
Well, that's how I feel about, assigning tasks to kids too, depending on their age. I think every kid should be doing something to pick up the slack a little
And
bit in the house. And
what do our kids do?
I think they should.
Oh, okay, should. Okay, that was good.
No, but I mean, like, the whole idea of giving allowance, we never really were on board with that. Like, this is our home, all of us. For us, it's the four of us, and everybody needs to do something. Mason was always tasked with doing the trash, and Maddie with the dishes. Do they always do it? No, but like, I know Maddie's been working a little more, so when the dishwasher's full, I'm okay to empty the dishwasher because I don't want any dishes in the sink. I don't like that.
Mhm.
And so, but that's our choice, right? We don't like to wake up to dishes. And so, but she does. And anyway, I just think everybody should pitch in somehow, right? It's a household, it's a home, it's a
I
family.
I think of like at the studio and just in like any job, like if you're if you're a part of a team and you think that, oh, well, that's not my job.
Right.
I think that's the quickest thing to kill a team is that when you look at something and say, oh, someone else will take care of that.
Yeah.
Or that's not my job. Like in our studio, it's the trash cans and it's cleaning the bathrooms. Like if you are too above cleaning the bathroom, then like you're just not a good team player,
Right.
I think. So anyway, well, that was a good question. That was good for us to talk about because I think that that's important. There's a lot of obviously in any relationship, there's a lot of give and take, and sometimes there's a little bit more give, and sometimes there's a little more take, and hopefully we're just, my goal is that we're always working towards the same.
Yeah. And that can change in seasons of your life and in your marriage, right? I mean,
Yeah.
there are seasons where, like you just said, last year, I did nothing in the house and you had to do it all. And sometimes it's a pretty good division. And sometimes you're so slammed, like I know this is testing week and nothing's getting done, on your list, right? But that's just how it is, right? Um, so you have to also understand seasons. Everything's a season, everything's a stage. Even with, raising kids, everything is a season. And it seems catastrophic that they're being little punks at 15 and it goes away.
Yeah. And when our kids were growing up, like, Maddie had dance and uh they both had karate, and like we had to do a lot of divide and conquer.
Yeah.
uh with the different sports because we couldn't be in both places at the same time. I think we did a pretty good job, but there were definitely times where it's like, okay, we got to go to baseball and you guys got to go here, and that's just the way it works out. So, well, anyway, that was us talking about our first year of marriage and maybe a little bit more, but we're coming back every week with different themes, different topics. If there's something that you guys want to hear about, by no means are we therapists or psychologists, or we're just a loving couple that loves to talk about our stuff, I guess,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
So we've had several requests from people to talk about other things, and that those have been on the list, and we'll just keep adding it to the list. So, guys, I guess that's it for today. We hope everybody has an amazing day.
Stay cool, stay hydrated.
It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. And I'm excited. I got testing today, so that's always exciting.
I wonder if everyone can hear the vacuum upstairs because Mason's cleaning up after the cat, our new kitten.
Haji.
Haji.
Haji is the new cat. Somehow, I think we're going to end up with more cats, by the way. You're going to be the cat lady.
No, I'm not going to. I want a puppy.
We'll get a puppy. All right, guys. Well, that is Keep the Flame Alive today, talking about our first year of marriage. Go to YouTube and subscribe to Master Motivation Podcast. That's where you'll see the past episodes of this podcast, as well as my interviews with all kinds of different people. And we'll look forward to seeing you guys next week. All right. See ya. Kiss. Mwah. All right, guys. We out.